Hello everyone, in today's video I will show you how to create a custom motor. So this is my motor model, as you see. It will have like the wheel on the left because I imported that model. The best if you have straight model, not like as you see here. But okay, I interact with this button and boom, I get to my custom model. I can do tricks with it, some slides or whatever. Maybe you can manipulate more with pivot or with your model to match the hands better. But it's just I just rotate it, think you how it can be done. You can fit it everything better. So that's what we'll be doing in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will appreciate a subscribe and a like for this video. Yeah, and let's get and do this. Okay, so I'm in UEFN right now. And we can open our Verse Explorer. If you don't know why, click on Verse right here and Verse Explorer and create our first Verse file, create new Verse file, and I will name it custom bike system. Okay, hit create and open our Verse file. Okay, and I will change the theme because it's not really fitting me. Okay. And we need to create a custom bike data, which is a class with concrete tag. So basically the concrete allow us to add any table in our class. Without the concrete we can add any table, but now we can. So add any table, button to enter or button to drive. So yeah, you can call the variables whatever you want. I will do with button to enter. So this is basically the button to, as you see, that teleport us to the motor with custom motor. Okay, so add edit table now, and edit table teleport prop. So as you see, it's teleport me. I not spawn with this bike where I click the button. I get teleported to like to this prop. Yeah, you can manipulate this teleport prop. You can add it to like on the position of the button or even at the end of the map, so it's really up to you. Okay, next is bike VVX, which is the visual effect power up device. Okay, and next we can copy this edit table, and this will be the empty VVX. So we need the bike VVX for our custom model and the empty, so like to remove the VVX, this custom model. Next is bike spawner, which is the vehicle. Okay, spawner, used bike device. In game it's 2 bytes, I guess. So yeah, you have dirt bike and sport bike. If you want a sport bike instead of dirt bike, you can just change this spawner to the. You can click Ctrl F and search for bike, and as you see, you have sport bike here. So you can just change it to sport bike, and all should work. Next, we need the onBegin function. You can return for now. On button clicked, which require agent, also void equals return, and async on button clicked, which also require agent, but this time with tag suspense because this is the async function. So basically we can add the slip, so this function not run immediately, but you know, have a delay. Okay, and next is on bike exit, and this also require agent. Okay, and in this function button click we need to just spawn our function asset on button click and provide the agent. So we can do it with on button click because we need the async function, and we can subscribe to async function, so that's why we need the 2 function, async and the default one. Okay, so we can return delete return for now, and type button for enter and disable the button. so other player can't, you know, enter the motor, so it's only for one player. Yeah. And next is bike spawner dot enable. Okay, so just spawning the vehicle, because in settings of the bike we will set that spawn after 0.0 seconds, so it will spawn immediately. Okay, next we need to get the agent and get for character. So we need to get for character from our agent, and we need to import the Fortnite.com characters. Okay, next is prop transform. So we just need to get the teleport prop, that transform, and yeah, just the transform of the prop, so we can teleport our Fortnite character to this prop. So if Fortnite character dot teleport to, and we need to provide our prop transform that translation and rotation. We can do it with just prop transform, because Fortnite character only allows us to provide translation and rotation, but the transform also contains a scale, so that's why we need to provide translation and rotation. And we can't change the scale of the player yet. I hope that Epic Games will give us this option in future updates. Next is teleport location. So this is basically vector 3 that Fortnite character get transform, so we can just copy this, and the translation. And we need to set this teleport location .z plus equals 50. Okay, so this is basically to teleport our bike to the player. So, and we need to add the plus 50 because maybe it somehow go under the map, so we want to, you know, eliminate that issue. Okay, so bike spawner that teleport to teleport location and identity rotation. Okay, and we can exit our if statement and add sleep. Like as you see, I exit this if statement because I'm on the same line, and so here I'm in the if statement and here I'm not into if statement. You can also add these brackets, so you can see, oh, not here, here, yeah, so you can add these brackets so you can see when if opens and when he ends. But if you know the formatting of the code, you will also understand this way. Okay, so sleep 0.1, so we wait and we pick up the bike of Verse for our agent, and also bike spawner that assign driver for our agent, so just assign the driver to our bike. Okay, and next is on bike exit, so we need to pick up the empty Verse because we don't want the player to have the model anymore if he leaves the car. Next is button to enter enable. Okay, and bike spawner that destroy vehicle because we don't want this vehicle to be on the map without the skin, right? And we need to disable the bike spawner so the bikes will not spawn anymore. Okay, and let's configure the onBegin function. So button to enter that interacted with event, need to subscribe to on button clicked. So when player click on the button, it will subscribe to this function on button click, and on button click will fire asset on button clicked, and here the all logic will happen. Okay, next is bike spawner that agent exits vehicle event, and we need to subscribe to on bike exit. Okay, next we need to go to our custom bike system and add editable and custom bikes data, which is the custom bike data is equals to array, because we want to have multiple bikes, not only one, but like, you know, even 10,000 of them. I don't know if array have, yeah, probably array is a big one. So okay, and we need to look through our custom bytes data. So through each our byte, and it's good if you add sleep 0.0 here if you have, for example, more than 10 bytes. So if you have like 1000 bytes, it can crash even your session if you don't have the sleep, because it will initialize so fast. But it shouldn't, but it's best to, you know, add the sleep. Even this 0.0, you don't feel it, but it's help. Okay, and we need to just fire the onBegin from our custom byte data, so this one. And we have two onBegins here, as you see, because it's for organizing the code. We can just copy this, and instead of onBegin, just add something like this. But as you see, it's less organized. And this, if we have more on the code, we'll just, you know, like more in this onBegin. It's better to, you know, learn this way with two onBegins, because it's more concise and better, because you can just edit this onBegin and you don't need to touch, and this one is smaller. So yeah, it's just, you know, better. Okay, so this is all in Verse code, so let's build our Verse code here, and let's go to UEFN. Okay, so let's go to our project files and create 3 folders. First one is BP as blueprint, next one is model, and the last one is VVX. Let's start with blueprint and create a blueprint class and a building prop, and name it BP teleport prop. Okay, you don't even need to open this, but if you want to know, okay, let's open this, and in the static mesh add some circle, sphere, yeah, add some sphere, and just make it to the scale 0.2, hidden in game, so players don't see this. It's only for your session. So you will see where this teleport drop is. Okay, I will place it maybe somewhere here. Yeah, sounds good. Next is our model. I will import my model and go back to you. Okay, so I imported my model, and the important thing, you need to go to each of your material. I have 2 of them. So, and click on this brown thing, like the main settings of the material, and search for Niagara, and select all of them. Okay, and let's go to the other material, and also type Niagara, and select all of them. Okay, next we need to go to our VVX and create the Niagara system, and search for looping, single looping particle. Hit create and name it VVX byte 1 or whatever you want name. I will go with this one. Okay, and let's open this VVX, and we need to remove the sprite render and add the mesh render, because we want the mesh. We can configure our mesh, and my mesh is called, what my mesh is called, custom byte. Okay, so name it custom byte. We need to remove the solve forces and velocity, we don't need that. And here in particle spawn, we need to add the mesh orientation, initial mesh orientation, and mesh orientation mode set to none. Okay. In initial particle, we need to sprite size mode to unset, and mesh scale mode to uniform. And this is basically the scale of the mesh, so you can manipulate the scale, as you see on the left. The motorbike changed his scale. Okay, I will go maybe with 1.2. Okay, and here you need to save life cycle mode to self and loop duration mode to infinite. And here click on the main settings and local space turn on, and calculate bounce mode to dynamic. Okay, and I think I forgot one thing. So yeah, here in particle update, yeah, so basically this, just set this option to false and loop particle lifetime set to true. Okay, and that should be it in our VVX. So let's put our Verse device and add our motor. So button to enter. Okay, so let's place a button. I'll maybe scale it. Interaction type to 0.5 and interaction text to drive. And maybe the interaction radius kinda bigger. Okay. Next we need the bike spawner. So dirt bike spawner, and okay, we need to visibility during game, set it to false. This is only the, as you see, the spawn pad. We don't want the spawn pad, I guess. Enable respawn to true and respawn time 0 seconds, and also enable during phase to none. We don't want it to be enabled by default. Okay, and we need also the VVX. So VVX power up. We need two of them, the bike one and the empty one. Okay, let's select two of them. Infinite effort duration, set it to true. Respawn true and to 0 seconds. Visual effort, make it to custom, and our VVX that we created. So VVX bike 1. Custom effort socket to the base. And we need to click to our empty one and select the option disable effort on pickup. So it will have this stop sign here. Okay, and let's connect all of our device. So button, teleport prop, bike VVX, empty VVX, and bike spawner. Also go to your model and make sure it's facing the red arrow. If your bike facing something like this, as you see, this green one, let's just rotate it to face the red one, because it needs to face the its position. And also you can rotate it as you want. I will rotate it somewhere like this. Okay, and go to the modeling mode, shift +4. You can change it to, yeah, by clicking shift +4, and go to its form. I'll select your mesh, like bike mesh, go to its form and bike transform, and hit accept. Okay, and now your position is rotation applied. Okay, and also if you want to edit the pivot, you can also do it. So yeah, you can manipulate with your pivot. If your pivot is somewhere, I don't know, here, you can just click, I know, bottom. It will go to the bottom. Okay, so that's it. We can open the launch the session and test it out. Okay, so I'm in session right now. Let's hit our button to drive, and boom, I'm on my custom motor. As you see, I can do some fancy tricks. So yeah, as you see, everything worked, and when I exit the motor, yeah, it disappears, and I can activate it again. And now the button, as you see, is even the yellow one, so it is activated. Now it's a green one, and yeah, no one else can actually have this motor now. And yeah, that was it in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If yes, you can leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you want a whole code from this video and from any other video on my channel, just join my Discord, link is in the description. You will find all the codes from the other video, including this one. And yeah, see you in the next one.